Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. Today I am going to cover my 5 top social media tips for entrepreneurs. Now, there are lots of social media experts out there, particularly if you're focusing on a particular channel. When I say channel, I mean whether it be Facebook or YouTube or Insta or Twitter. There are lots of experts out there. But, I have been known for social media in the past. I guess I kind of do put myself out there as like a personal brand from a social media perspective. So I just want to share what I know from that. And also I run with my co-founder Soup to Nuts. And we did win an award for social media campaign. So we certainly know what a good campaign looks like from a social media perspective. And we give quite a lot of advice and consultancy around social media for small businesses. I wanted to focus today on entrepreneurs. So by this I mean, one person. So maybe you're running your own brand or you're kind of just building out your business and you're just after a little bit of advice. So it's quite basic really in terms of social media tips. So first one is DIY is better than outsourced for your long-term maintenance. Now, we get a lot of people that kind of come up to us and say, oh, can you do my social media for me? And we don't really tend to like doing social media long-term, so social media management, because it's just not really authentic and you're not going to get the best connection with your customers or know what your customers really want. So generally, I always say DIY if you can. And that might mean that you literally just pick one particular platform, and I'll come on to that later. But basically, if you can do it yourself, do it yourself. I know that there is the thing about time, but there are tools that can help that. So things like Buffer or Hootsuite, and there are some others. But, DIY is better, believe me. The second one is document. Just start documenting everything, because the one thing I think that you're going to struggle with when you first start with social media is, what am I going to post? What content shall I use? And the best way to get content is just to start to document everything. And by that, I mean just taking photos of everything. So everything that you're going through in the process of building your business, pulling together your plans, whatever it be, just start taking photos, start taking videos as well. The more you document, meetings with people, business ideas, mood boards, everything, the more you document, the more content you're going to have to post on your social media and the easier it's going to be. So just start to document everything and start to store it all in your Google Drive. So if you have Google Mail, just kind of go into the top right corner and you should be able to kind of like drop down into the applications and you should see Drive in there. Just literally start saving all of your photos and all of your videos about the business that you can use in that Drive, so that when you're ready to then start to schedule some content or to start post some ideas, you've got all of your kind of photos and collateral ready to go. Okay, and then the third one is video is the new black. Now, I say video is the new black, but to be honest, it's all old hat now. If you haven't figured out that video is where it's at in terms of social media, it's kind of like, where have you been? Video is the thing, hence why I'm doing this. I'm not really a fan of being this side of the camera, but I'm kind of told, hey, we're humans and humans like to see other humans, apparently, rather than just reading their words on a piece of paper or on a camera screen. So video's the new black, so get recording, kind of every little thing. Goes back to the previous tip really in terms of documenting. Just get recording whatever it is that you're doing, because it's what the kids want to see, The fourth tip is in terms of choice of platform, you may have your favorites. You may have the favorite social media platform that you use for your own personal use. From a business perspective, Facebook is kind of like the granddaddy of the platforms, and it's kind of one that the tip actually is Facebook is unavoidable. And the reason I've said that is because I know that a lot of entrepreneurs, especially when they're busy, don't like Facebook, because I think Facebook can be a real time bandit. By that I mean, you go onto Facebook for what should be 1 minute to respond to somebody's happy birthday wish, and you end up on there for half an hour watching video after video of cats and dogs and cute babies dancing or whatever. So and also then Facebook is really aggy, you know what I mean by that, there's always a lot of aggro on Facebook. There's always somebody arguing or somebody calling somebody out or doing something really inappropriate. So I know a lot of people don't like Facebook from a personal point of view, but if you're running a business, particularly if you're marketing to consumers, so it's a retail business, you got to be on Facebook. that's just the reality of it, I'm afraid. So Facebook is unavoidable. The only way that I would caveat that, actually, so my daughter, who is currently 22, has recently come off Facebook, and my understanding is that more millennials are starting to come off Facebook. So actually, maybe if your target market is millennial and younger than that, maybe it's Instagram that's the unavoidable. So I am terrible on Instagram, like really bad, because I think Instagram, obviously it's all about the aesthetic and beautiful things, and my accountant's brain doesn't always translate into things that physically look nice. That's probably why I'm currently recording this on holiday in a villa somewhere, and I know that the backdrop isn't ideal, but I'm kind of more about the speaking and what's coming out rather than the look. But Instagram maybe is where you need to be if your target market is young millennials. And then the fifth one in terms of social media tips is really to plan out your calendar. Now this kind of links to your business plan and your whole launch plan and all of that kind of stuff, but even if you don't have that so formalized, I would just sort of say just get a planner, like a wall planner, or you could get a desk planner, but really it's going to work better if you can see the whole year and kind of start to plan out your social media calendar around different events during the year. So things like bank holidays, Christmas, any special holidays, festivals, anything that's relevant to your business, and you can actually then start to plan your social media around that calendar. Another great tip around the calendar is there is a website, I can't remember the name of it now, it's something like National Holidays or National Days, things like when it's like National Chocolate Day or National Hug Day or something like that. That website you can basically go onto, and they will you can actually download the whole calendar for a year. So if you're kind of like struggling for ideas, and this is a great marketing tip as well, so if you're struggling for ideas or you want to know when to kind of like push a promotion, go and check out that calendar, and there's probably something that you can link into. But certainly plan out your calendar in terms of your social media, and it will make it seem a lot more manageable and not so time consuming and chaotic. So those are my top 5 tips. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the notifications that you know when the next video is coming out. So for more tips around running your own business, having a happier, healthier life, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.